Hello, how are you guys doing today? I am doing just fine. I am getting ready to, we're gonna be doing some art today. It's gonna be really good, really low key, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, it's really good. It's really fun today. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing some art for Lunar today. They go by Lunar on Facebook and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, if you guys are wondering about all of this, we are gonna be doing this today. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah. I'm just doing my first phase. I'm just kind of learning, like, yeah, sometimes. Since my computer reset, all of my stuff is kind of like funky, but it's all good. So we're gonna, there's that. I'm kind of dividing everything in my thing. So that's where about halfway is where that thing is, and then drawing in 4 quadrants, trying to give ourselves a neat thing. So about here is where I would say the head is, and I'm just kind of doing I'm doing a rough, like a really, really rough kind of sketch on my pose. It's like that almost. It's almost like so. Got that, and then we'll go this neck part. Yep. It's gonna be a hand right around here, probably, and it's gonna pop. I know. Rough sketches. And I know that you guys are probably like, this is crazy. It's like, I don't understand what's going on. You probably, it's a-okay. And then it goes up. I'm like ahead in 3 quadrants. I haven't drawn in a bit, so this was kind of a fun assignment for me to go and get. Get the fun assignment, you know. I'm trying to. I've been doing mostly live 2D work, so that's why I'm like, this is gonna be pretty rough right now. But it's not too bad. Honestly, it could be a whole lot worse. That's why I was like, this could be a whole lot worse. Yep. I know it. They decided to do a skeb. So, you know, and skebs are basically things like I know about from other things. That's my hairline. And then okay, so they have glasses. Try to get these glasses right. They're like cat eye glasses, actually. And then have markings on their face. Just trying to get all the right stuff on it. They have like a hoodie kind of thing. Trying to get all this together. They have like a trying to get all the little parts of it. Then who? There we go. And now I haven't done one of these in a bit, so I'm definitely showing just a little bit. They have like pearls. Kinda elongate it a little bit. Probably need to go and get my liquefy a little bit. Liquefy it a bit. Yeah. Oh. No, I don't need it that way. We're gonna... Oh yeah, that's the push. That is the push. So. There we go. Hi, Scribbly Fish, what you doing? So I have a commission that I just got from a good friend of mine, Lunar, and they wanted me to do a commission of their VTuber. So we are getting that done right now, and I think it's gonna look really good. I am on the sketch phase right now, so I am currently just trying to get everything together on it, making it really nice and like nice and unique and pretty and all that kind of stuff. This was a skeb, so this was a pay what you want kind of deal. And they paid me 30 bucks, so this is what you're gonna get for $30 if you do stuff for me. I am first starting with a sketch base and then going to go on to the next part. There's actually ears right here, and they also have like this hair piece, so their hair piece is going to be like that, but trying to get all this kind of good stuff done and really nice. I know that this is definitely a little bit different. I have been doing some live 2D work, so I kind of feel like I'm a little out of my element right now, even though illustration's like the biggest thing that I do. So it's like going back and forth from illustration to actual, like, you know, actual drawing is like, whoops. So it's getting there, and I've been having a good week so far, though. I hope everyone else has been too, because I know my week has been mostly consisted of just in general, just my boyfriend's been on vacation, so we've just been hanging out, and I mean, I've been doing a lot of just regular stuff anyways. He's been helping me with I just got a health diagnosis that I knew it was gonna come, but I didn't want it. So that was something that I was definitely not happy with, but I feel like because my parents and my boyfriend and stuff, they are being very, very good to me about it. I could probably say it. I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes this week, so that is going to be not so fun, but Your model's eyes tend to fade through the lens when you close them. I figured that it's putting them out. Yeah, this is my second model. This is my first model. So my second model I finished. I fixed that. I actually fixed that. So that was the good thing about it. There's some changes that I fixed to my second model that I'm not going to fix that yet. But yeah, that was one of the fixes that I did on my first model. Hi, Erin! How are you doing? Oh my goodness, it's been a bit, but I'm so glad that you came. I've been doing really, really good. Yeah, I'm so glad that you brought your community over to me and all that kind of good stuff. It's been a bit, but it's been like, I mean, it's been a bit for me because my computer blew up. That's one of those things, like, computer blew up. But I am doing really good. Yeah, I am doing okay. I am really, really doing all right. I got a diagnosis this week. Apparently I have the beatus, the type 2 beatus. So, it was something that I was planning on. It was all that kind of stuff. So my doctor is being very cognizant about all that. Yeah, I got the beatus. No more chicken nuggies for me, at least until I actually get my medication. So I'm just like, no wonder I haven't been feeling as well. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, no wonder I feel like shit. But I know, that's so bad that I say it like that. But, I'm doing a lot. I'm, at least, like, that's something I'm like, oh my goodness, at least I feel like I'm doing okay. My mom has it too, so as long as you're capable, you can get nuggies sometimes. Exactly. That's kind of how I look at it. My family has been, like, really, really, cognizant about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm older, guys. I am, like, 35, so, you know, it was an age thing, and I knew it. My family gets, like, all these health conditions and stuff when they're older, and, like, I had before I was, yeah, I'm 30, so I get to have a good stream, Bonnie. I must get ready for Lala Hell. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, so I am doing okay though. Yeah, I had my gallbladder taken out last year. So you know, this year I guess it's the beatus. So so it's a-okay. That's kind of how I look at it, and you know, I'm very positive about it. My boyfriend is trying to get me to not eat like a gremlin, which, you know, challenge. Is this challenge impossible? Maybe, but he is really, you know, he's so good. He's so good. My family's literally a bunch of issues, and it's just like, for example, my mom, perfect teeth, my dad, crap teeth. Which one do you think I got? Crap, of course. Yeah, that's kind of how mine is. I have pretty good teeth and stuff like that. My mom, that's from my mom. And I got a lot of my mom's issues. So my mom has a lot of autoimmune conditions. So I have a lot of autoimmune conditions. But when it comes to my dad has the diabetes, the heart issues, the blood pressure, high blood pressure, that kind of stuff. And so I got all the bad from all the sides. Oh man, I'm so glad that, like, I only get to, like, if I get to see, like, what my mom has, it's normally the same thing I'm gonna have in the next time. So in the next years or so. So, like, I wasn't surprised that I was gonna get this, because diabetes is actually an autoimmune condition. Believe it or not, folks. And if you have one autoimmune condition, you're gonna have multiple. And so I have psoriasis. I've had psoriasis since I was 10. Eczema, psoriasis, eczema, IBD, IBS, And so I have a lot of those issues already going into it. I know that in the future I will probably get hypothyroidism. So it's kind of like I know kind of what to look for in my mom. Thank God for me. Thank God for my mom. So yeah, the diabetes, I was not surprised. I live in the southern part of the United States. A lot of people eat a lot of fried foods over this way, so you know, it is. I hope things go well for me soon. Yeah, I feel that. It's Lunar. It's Lunar from our collab, Gobble. So, yeah, so I am doing okay though. My mom had just gestational diabetes. I'm not pregnant, guys. Yeah, so I'm not pregnant. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. Yeah, it's yeah, gestational. Yeah, I'm not pregnant. That's yeah. So I will let you guys know that one. But I will say that my boyfriend's taking very good care of me right now. I'm gonna have to dip for a bit because I need a shower. That's okay. This weather, I feel you. It's definitely like this around here for sure. I don't know about, Portugal, but I know in the American South where I'm from, folks. Yeah, hi, howdy, all that kind of stuff from the American South. It is hot as fucking balls. Yeah, for you guys, yeah, I was about to say, you got Celsius. We are 96, 97 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little bit different. A little bit different. So, I figure you all are probably, you all are roasting. I'm definitely roasting here. We have humidity, like, doesn't even bother, like, it's so bad, the humidity is. And so, I know, if you live in a very humid area, I get you. I lived in a place where it was 100, yeah, about to say, yeah, 104, oh yeah, I feel you. I really do feel you on that. I lived in a place where it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit with 100 degrees humidity, and that was my childhood. I did not go outside, folks, for the fact that, if you guys even know me a little bit, also, I am very pasty. I am the definition of a white girl. And so, when it comes to that, I am so... It was not good. It was just not good. Playing to mess with you while lurking. Nice. Hey, you are more than welcome to mess with me while doing some lurks. I know that this is very much a lurking kind of... I know that I try to go and I do a little fun stuff with all of this. But man, so my boyfriend's been trying to degrumify my entire diet. We went to Trader Joe's, which is a like a Whole Foods almost. If you guys aren't familiar with that, Whole Foods, a organic kind of market. So it's kind of, and so it's like a organic grocery store, and got a lot of good food. We went originally because they got my boyfriend loves, like, salads and stuff. Like, he is like known for his salads. So it is kind of funny that so he found this like a year ago because I got him to go to Trader Joe's about a year ago with me. And what ended up happening was that he got this salad, and this salad dressing was actually a mango vinaigrette. And so, yeah, mango vinaigrette, like, super, super good. So, they, apparently it was seasonal, and we didn't know it was seasonal. But we got it back, because, damn, we missed it so, like, he missed it so much. Like, it was definitely, upsetting when it was gone. So, when we did that, it was, oh man, so when we went today, it was just, like, super, super good. Super, super good, just in general to get that. I'm a furry, and it must be fed cat food and no longer on board. Oh no! Oh no! I kind of love that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, okay, okay. Let me go and do that real quick. Let me do that. And I'm gonna add a cat to my GIF. Because we got that. There we go. There we go. This is what it's there for. See, my boyfriend's gonna look at this because he looks at my Twitter sometimes. And he's gonna be like, I am now a furry. He's gonna be like, of course you are. He's gonna be like, yes, you are. I must be fed cat food. Is that diabetic friendly? That's the question. And no longer looking for work. I mean, that's true. I am no longer looking for work. I'm just being me and I'll be cute. Yes, that is true. Very true. Also, I'm going to die within the next 79 hours. Yeah, probably. I look at my survivability rate and I'm just like, yeah, that's very true. That's very true, folks. Y'all, my survivability definitely in a zombie apocalypse and stuff, 0. I have 0 survivability. It will definitely not work. So it's like, I love you guys. It would be like, I love you guys. I'm definitely not suited for any kind of weird thing like that. I am suited, however, which is weird. Now Goblin needs to go back to lurking and be ready for dinner and cleaning car. What you make for dinner? What you make for dinner? I am currently getting more recipes. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'm getting more recipes to go and do more other things for dinner stuff. I've been really liking to cook lately, so I am always looking for new recipes. It's kind of one of those things. Like, I have found out that I really like doing that kind of stuff. Very weird, very weird. I used to not be able, and if you guys know me at all, I used to not be able to cook. And that's just because I lived with my parents, and my parents kind of did a lot of stuff for me. So I really didn't get to go and experience, like, cooking and that kind of stuff. Well, my message is really, that still needs to be fixed. I just looked at my ad message and I went, oh yeah, that needs to be fixed. So I actually, I did not cook for a long time. I lived with my parents, and so, you know, when you live with your parents, you kind of get spoiled a bit, especially when I'm the only daughter. So I'm the only daughter, the only kid. I have a very good relationship with my parents. It's just I am the only kid that they have. So I actually ended up going and doing a lot of, I ended up living with them for a long time. I went out on my own because I wanted to kind of prove myself a bit. And also my work was closer to the actual area that I was living in at the time. Or that I'm living in now at the time. So actually my new work now is actually closer to my parents. Which in ways is a good thing. Because my dad's starting to have some health issues too. So that's going to be something that I am going to be kind of cognizant about in the future. You'll probably hear me talk about that quite a bit, especially when it comes to he's going to have some surgeries. He's going to have to get some stents put in to his body. And so that's what's going on with him. It'll hopefully be a-okay for him. It's definitely one of those things that I know that a lot of people are gonna probably be asking me about. But he is, but my mom and dad are both retired now. And so, you know, things like that, when it happens, like surgeries and health issues and stuff like that, I can at least go over to their place and help them out with, you know, stuff. Like the the surgery that my dad is probably going to get pretty soon. I already volunteered for my parents. So I was just like, yeah, I am going to be up there already for I'm up there already for my orientation. So if you got, okay, so I'm actually a high school teacher. I'm going to be in a new district. So it's kind of a new teacher orientation kind of deal. And yeah, I apparently the same day my dad is going to be doing a surgery. So I am actually going to go and help my mom on that. Get dinner and that kind of stuff, or cook for them. Which, again, I'm really enjoying cooking. I'm actually thinking about doing like some cooking streams and stuff because I am enjoying it a lot. Just one of those things that I really, really am fond of now. And, you know, now with the diagnosis and stuff, it's going to be easier a bit for me to get motivated to cook, I feel, because back when I didn't, back when I was, you know, not, like, when I was first starting to live here, I would be the DoorDash queen. I was the queen of DoorDash. And getting stuff for, you know, getting, like, actual, like, meals from, like, that stuff. And, you know, unfortunately, that's probably not the best thing for me. And I'm doing a lot better now with not doing that. Now it's just more of a let me see about surviving. It's been rough. It's been rough these past couple of months. But I'm actually going and looking to see how that thumb is turned. Yeah. Yeah, so, it's a little bit different, you know, but we're gonna, as I know a lot of you guys are just probably enjoying the vibes right now. We like the good vibes. Yeah, this needs to go down a little bit. Now, this is just a sketch drawing. It's nothing really too big. Oh, hello! There's an ad right now. Just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. So, I have little alerts for my ads and stuff. So, I know if you guys are missing stuff. And then it's only going to be 30 seconds. And then it'll come back, and then I can go and continue. That's kind of like the good thing about having... I made an ad alert from this with Mix It Up. So that's one of the things I am trying to do more of, folks, is I'm trying to get more of that stuff going, the Mix It Up stuff going again. I've been doing some tutorials and stuff on, you know, and you're probably going to see more of those come up and happen again. I haven't done it in a bit because my computer crapped out on me in June. So it's a little bit better now. But yeah, that was so difficult when that happened. I lost a lot of the footage that I was going to do for different tutorials. But the good news was I didn't. The good news was, which I was more freaking out about. I know a lot of people were like, you're gonna be fine, Bonnie, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But what I freaked out about was I was afraid that I lost all my VTuber model stuff and my VTuber model progress for my second model. So this is my first model. And I know a lot of people, I made my first model myself. And I am actually making my second model as well. I'm doing it live 2D, and so far so good. I got V-Bridger. It's a V-Bridger model, so it's gonna get done. And I'm really excited about the V-Bridger model to begin with. It's something that I wanted to do for a bit. And then I'm also thinking about, during the same time, the time frame, I'm going to be working on some, I'm going to be working on a live 2D, I'm going to be working on a new outfit. So I'm probably going to have a poll for that when I get closer to finishing up the regular stuff on my live 2D model. And then I will get that going because I'm really excited about it. I know that it's been a long time coming. My first model was made about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I first was starting VTubing. I know that was a lot of changes have happened since then with me personally and with my art style and everything too. So it's updated art. It's some updated art plus the live, plus some V-Bridger, plus some other rigging stuff. So that's like the really cool thing about that one. It's just, you'll definitely see some of my progress throughout the years with that. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I know, this is definitely looking pretty good. I set my pen tablet to be different this time too, for me. But I think it's giving like a really cool effect, a really nice effect, in my opinion. This is like my first real drawing since my computer crashed. So yeah, oh yeah, my stabilization is like real low. I didn't realize that. Yeah, there we go. I didn't realize my stabilization was super low. But it was still going. It was still doing really good, actually. I wasn't even noticing it, to be honest. So maybe I was noticing it a little bit when I was erasing a lot. But I know, you guys are probably like, what? You didn't notice it? It's probably because I was just like, yeah, I just don't notice it now. I draw pretty straight lines anyways now. So yeah. I'm actually a self-taught artist, so I actually teach art on a high school level. I teach digital media on a high school level. So actually, I'm gonna do it that way. There we go. And I'm just going to keep on going with it. Actually does look really cute though. And that was my hope with this artwork, is make it look really cute. And all of my commission work right now is going towards my VTuber, my second VTuber debut. So if you like my art, go ahead and you can go onto my VGen, look at my prices, that kind of stuff. And that's like the thing with me. It's just like I'm on VGen. I've been a veteran of VGen. I actually started on VGen like when people were just getting onto it. I was like one of their beta people. So I tend to use that one a lot. Let's see here. For commission work. So supporting artists on the platforms that they are on. I'm also multi-streaming all of this too. Currently. So So if you're wondering if I'm like talking to other people on other things, you'll probably see that like I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitch, I am on YouTube, I'm actually on Kick as well. Kick I just started the other day. And the reasoning behind that one was that I am not agreeing with a lot of Twitch's policies. And you probably are like, what? Yeah, I don't agree with some of the stuff that Twitch has been doing. On just like as a business. And so I'll be the first one to tell you that, guys. There we go. So if you want to support me on any or all of the above, go ahead. It's the same username on all of the platforms. I'm also on Twitter. I'm like a Twitter addict, I swear. Also, my boyfriend says I'm a TikTok addict. So if you're like, oh gosh. I just find cute puppy videos, though. So. This will also be colored. But there we go. And then, yeah, that's this. Just gonna get my lashes going. There you go. I definitely think it's looking really cute. Like, I'm gonna fill that in a little bit. I do a lot of line work in my stuff. It's just, I really like a lot of line work. There we go. Got that. And then I'm gonna keep on looking at some of the other parts of it. And there we go. And then if you're wondering why I do a lot of line work, I just like the texture of it. I like the texture. And you'll probably realize that too as I work. There we go. Yes, I am just an art teacher. So. Da, 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 da. And I teach digital art and I teach other digital media. So I basically teach Photoshop, but I also teach I'm actually going to be teaching 3D modeling and game design, which is one of the other things. I'm also an esports coach. So that's something that I'm also being paid to do on a high school level. But and I teach game art and design. So I'm very excited about all the stuff that I get to do soon. Even though my boyfriend is totally getting me to degramify my eating habit. I am kind of a gremlin, guys. It is what it is. I definitely I never had very good eating habits to begin with. And also I get to lose weight too. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, with my I'm taking the trendy medicines. So maybe I will lose quite a bit of my baby fat. But hi Mayhem, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. I know, everybody coming out for me. I'm like, damn, what have I done? What have I done to deserve all of this love? It's definitely stream on a Tuesday. That's what. I am doing fantastic. I hope you're doing good. I have been definitely working on a commission today. I got the week off of work. That's how my boyfriend is too. He's also got the week off of work. So I've been hanging with him most of this week actually. And it's been awesome. We've had a good time, even though I'm like, yeah, I got the beatus now. So hey, it's a-okay. We are degramifying Bonnie. I am no longer gonna be such a gremlin that my eating habits are gremlin. No, instead it's gonna be a little bit better. So we are doing pretty good. There we go. Actually, we are no, I'm doing good though. I hope everyone else is. Got my stuff from Trader Joe's today, so that was fun. I went and did a Trader Joe's run. I haven't done one of those in a bit. So, which is one of my favorite grocery stores actually, because the food the produce is cheap. The produce is really good and it's really cheap. I know a lot of it's just like I'm just like, yeah, I was like and then like if I was to go and get cheeses, the cheeses are good too. The cheeses are really, really good. They have a good, and your girl loves cheese, like loves cheese. So, um, so I was very happy to go over there and get some. It's like a lot of cheese for good money, good value. That's the thing. It's like I need to go to places with good value, or else I'm not going to be very happy. I'm going to be upset. And we went for my boyfriend's mango vinaigrette, which is awesome. It's like a summer item that they have, and yeah, it's baller. It's like literal baller. So, he's also right now, as we do all this too, as we degramify my stuff, he is learning how to drive. So he's from up north where they don't really drive that often. Like his dad has back up north that they only had one car. And so they really didn't get to, he didn't really get to drive. And so he is driving, and he's doing really, really good, actually. Like I am so proud of him for his driving stuff, because it is something. Like he also had like bad experiences driving too. And so, yeah, being able to go and finally get his, he's gonna finally get his license this month. It's really been a really good thing for him, just confidence-wise. So he is doing really good on that, and I've been teaching him how to drive, because I've driven forever and ever and ever and ever, basically since I was 16, 17. Like, I actually did it's basically street racing almost, but it's legal street racing. So I did that as a teenager. It was definitely, my dad actually put me in it so for me to go and get some defensive driving classes, defensive driving in. And so I did that when I was in high school. And so that got me confidence, maybe a little too much confidence sometimes. And so, so he's been doing that. It's been awesome, actually. I'm super excited for him to finally be able to drive and get out on his own. He's doing really, really good, actually. And I'm just so proud of him. I'm just super proud of him for doing that. He's just a really good guy, guys. And then we watched K-pop Demon Hunters. That was something that we watched. And then we also watched, we've been watching, because we had The Pit to go through, we've been watching The Pit. And we got shows that we've been watching. So I don't watch a lot of anime anymore. I used to watch a lot of anime, religiously. It's been it's been a bit because I don't know, sometimes I don't find anime that really appeal to me. But I know I need to get back to, like, certain ones. Like, I need to get back to Frieren. I liked Frieren a lot. I know I need to get back to, I know I need to get to Apothecary Diaries. So those are some stuff that those are things that I know I need to get to. And I know that those are on my list of things to do. But we have other things that we needed to get done, for sure. Because, yeah, we've been sitting on, like, the pit for, like, a couple of months, and we started it, and we're like, yeah, we need to get this done. So that was something that we were working on, right now. And we're to episode 9. We're to episode 9 because episode 8, I was in fucking tears. Just through it just reminded me of so much stuff in my childhood that I was in tears. But everything else I was like, oh yeah, no, this is awesome. So we've been watching that. We watched that. I know that there's gonna probably be a shooting soon. It just, like, a mass shooting. Like, I know it. It's just like one of those moments of, oh yeah, I know that this is gonna happen. It's like, when is it? It was like, when is it, and what it's gonna be? It's just like the question. Because I'm like, the school day's already over. Because I was expecting it to happen during the school day. Because yeah. And, you know, I was gonna be like, oh yeah, as a teacher, oh yeah. But I will tell you, I've gone under lockdown when I was a kid at school twice. And neither time was about students. It was all, actually no, they were about students, but it was like the times that it was about, it was kind of like, wow, really? Like, the answer was, wow, really. First one was, we definitely had a lot of bomb threats when I was a kid at my high school. And so, by lot, I mean, basically, we had a bomb threat every single day for a bit. It was a little ridiculous. It was a little ridiculous. But yeah, we had that happen, and it was a stupid guy. The kid couldn't even spell bomb, and the reasoning why he was doing it is because he wanted to get out of a test. We're like, yeah, you really need that test, dude. So it was just dumb. The whole thing was dumb. And then the second time was that we actually did have, like, a guy who was running from the cops on our campus. So it was, you know, again, both reasons, super stupid. Yeah, I've never been in an active shooter situation, so that's the good news there. So But I'm like super paranoid about it, guys. As a teacher, I am the teacher who is super paranoid about it. Because I don't want to be the teacher that has to call their kids' moms about their kid fucking dying. So, because their kid doesn't have any self-preservation. So, there you go. There we go, there we go. Cool. There we go. I think this is starting to look really good. And now I can start coloring. So we're gonna add a new layer. It's just basic coloring. I'm actually going to add purple. Actually, I'm gonna add the blue first. They have a blue eye. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that the paper. So, and then I'm gonna start coloring. A lot of color picking for me. And basic. We're just gonna basic color. Actually, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna do this first, then add the skin at the bottom. And actually, I'm gonna do it a better way. So. We're gonna do it this way. This is the, let me quickly fill in everything. Oh. And then I'm gonna fill in some of the other parts. There we go. And now, this is skin. My skin tone. So. And then I'm also gonna go and probably go underneath of it and color it too. And by underneath, you'll see. So, I think I can do that right now, actually. No. Underneath. No. That's the thing about skin. I can do that. You go underneath of it, like that. And then I can start doing some of the other parts. So this is kind of like a blackish color. And actually that's going to be underneath of that. And then yep. So now I can just erase, and then afterwards, you'll see how I do you'll see how I do the other part. So. There you go. So now good thing about this is that I can probably just do that. Oh. And we're going to just eyedropper it. Yeah. There we go. And now and I'm just doing some other property shadings real quick. Okay. We're gonna blend that in. There we go. So as you see, it's just me starting to blend some stuff in. And make it a little bit more pink. Then we're gonna go and do some airbrush. So yeah, this is the moment where magic starts happening. There we go. And then we're gonna add a little there. Good. Oh no. Oh no. This is being funky. Hold on. Okay, Twitch is being funky. Atlanta's server probably went down, so that's what was going on. If you're wondering. Yeah, that's what was going on. Let's see here. Again, everything else was fine. It's just Twitch. Yep. And actually, we're gonna brighten up a little bit that airbrush. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why Twitch is being this way, but it is, apparently. Apparently. Let's see here. And we're gonna ink it up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that color. It's just... I'm like looking at that color and I'm just not liking it, folks. Yeah. It's just too dirty looking. I don't know. And I'm color matching from things, so that's why I'm kind of like, huh. Okay, maybe we'll brighten up this way. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's better. There you go. There we go. Cool. Cool. There we go. And then we'll pink it up. There we go. Pink it up a little. Yeah. Giving it some oomph. Some oompies. And then we will color that in. And just like playing with it a little bit. Here we go. And then there we go, there we go. And then there we go. And then My goal is to get this done tonight. So believe it or not, I think I'll get it done. I think I'll get it done. And then I'm gonna add a shadow. Actually, I'm gonna add the shadow in a little. But first, I think it's turning out pretty good. It's also purple. The eyes are like purple to magenta. So we're gonna add a little. It's gonna be a little bit lighter. Yeah. Cool. Adding those two things. Then I'm going to kind of just decorate a little. And I feel like I need to do this part. I felt like I needed to do this part. Let's see here. Sometimes you feel like you need to do some stuff like before you move on to some other things. And let's see here. We're going to pop that over, add some more red to it. I like that sketch soft actually. I do like that a lot. Now I can multiply that out. Yeah, that looks way better. And then I'm going to add a little white. This is the glasses part. Actually, that goes up top. see here. I feel like that works. And now I'm actually going to add some highlight. More pink. And then there we go. I think it's looking actually going pretty swimmingly. Now yeah, we need to add more to the black underneath. Yeah. This is gonna be basic. And then we can shade it. Which I'm adding. Okay. And then we're blurring. Yep. And now there we go. I'm just adding the peak now. There we go. Adding those things. Oh. Okay. Okie dokie. So We're gonna do some sketch soft. There we go. Cool. And then we're gonna add the gold to it. Oh, hi Clips, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. We are doing some commissions, or a commission. Darken that up a little. So we can there we go. And also I'm going to undo that so we can add some of this to it. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. I have some health issues, but it's all good. I'm going through it. That's basically how I look at it. It's, you know, health issues won't bring me down at all. So, yeah, head pats. Yeah, I'm doing good though. I could be worse, but I'm having like, my boyfriend's been over for a bit, like, has been over. So it's been really nice to go and just have him hang. So. Oh. Yes, he has. He has. What's been going on is that I found out that I now have type 2 diabetes. Diabetes. So he is... Yes, love me. So he right now is degremlifying my health, my eating habits. So that's been going on. But we're doing okay though. It's been good. We have been actually pretty good right now. Again, just getting through commissions right now, which has been really fun actually. This one's been really good. I wanted to do Shucks on type 2 exactly. At least it's not type 1. It's not like I've lived with it all my life and everything. But again, I have a good doctor. They're already gonna put me on medication. I haven't picked up my medication yet. Because I don't need it yet. Not like super much yet. Because they only want me to do it once a week, which is the Monjourno. I get the Monjourno, so yeah, I get the lovely weight loss side effect. So that's the good news on that one. I gotta limit the chicken nuggies, but you know, I should have been limiting them anyways. It's like, oh well. This is life. So I knew it was coming. That's why I'm not like, oh my gosh. and devastated because I'm just like, yeah, I knew this was coming. My family has had it in their family forever and ever and ever, so it was kind of like one of those moments of, oh, I guess it's my turn now. But there's so many new treatments and stuff that are out there that I kind of look at it like, okay, I'll be fine. And I know that, and the thing is this, I know I'm not alone. There's so many people out in the United States that are dealing with this thing. I know people who are dealing with this. It's like, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just part of the club now. I don't have FOMO anymore. So I know it's kind of fucked up for me to say it like that, but you know, it's you know, it is what it is. I'm not concerned. It could be a lot worse. It could be, you know, and that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, it could be a lot worse. I have a great support system in my family, in my boyfriend, that literally the first thing that they did when I was like joking, I said, guess who has it? This girl. And then my mom comes over and she's like, no, and she was like so pissed that I was making jokes about it. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna be okay. It's okay. It's like, this is the way for me to cope with it, and you know, that's kind of how I look at it. I'm gonna go and joke about it because that's how I cope with things, and it's kind of fucked up, but you know what? I'm a little fucked up. It's okay. So I know I'm a little fucked up. It's okay though, guys. But I'm doing quite well. My family and my friends have been very supportive, and I know that I could be in a lot worse situation where I don't have the support network, and that I could be dealing with this by myself. So I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky. Joking is coping, yeah, exactly. I'm drinking that copium, man. So exactly. I'm doing okay though. Like, it could be a lot worse. And that's kind of how I look at it. I have a great support system. Basically, like my fam's good. My fam's good with it, and I'm good with it, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. I could be a lot worse. And so today I did the good thing with going to Trader Joe's and getting a whole bunch of good stuff to eat versus, you know, versus bad stuff. Versus the bad stuff I've been eating. Because, you know, it's been like that for a bit. But I'm doing pretty excellent right now. It's been something. It's been something. So I know that I've been working. I have my new job coming up, which is great. And yeah, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, new job I'm really excited about. I get to put in my 2 weeks notice with my old job this week, which I'm kind of happy to do it. my job right now has been having like a lot of drama, and I'm just like, I don't want to be part of that anymore. And it's not because of me or anything, it's because of other things that are happening in the company, and I'm just like, I personally knew, like, it's kind of like, it's going, like, it's starting to, like, the cracks are starting to show with it. So I kind of knew it was time to go soon. So like, like, you will know. You will know. I know, like, when people will know when things are, about like shit's about to go down, like when to go out, when to like leave. And this is basically it. Like, I know this shit's gonna go down soon. It's kind of like, oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Yep. 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 This is a little bit different of me when of doing some stuff here. Yeah. There we go. I know. It's getting there. So I'm happy that I am going to finally leave soon. It's been some time coming. After I had like a conversation with my superior, that just didn't go well. I was just like, wow, really? You're gonna get like super pissy with me about all this? I literally was just like, it's time for me to go. Also, it's like, the issue also is that they don't pay me enough. They don't pay me enough to care. That's the thing. Like, and there's people that care way too much, and I'm just like, I just don't. I never have. So, like, and I can tell those people, and I'm just like, stop brown nosing. It's just like, you're a contract worker. It's like, so I don't know. I just don't believe in selling my soul. I just don't believe in selling my soul. So that's kind of probably the issue there. It's just, oh, there we go. There's the ad. Here's an ad. So I'm gonna go and wait a little bit as you guys go through the ads. It's all good. Yeah, I know that you guys are going through ads right now. Yeah. There we go. It's definitely looking way better. Yep, there we go. There it is. No, I just don't believe in selling my soul to this place. That's kind of how I feel. No, it is actually AI. It's AI. No, it's literally AI QCing. And it's just like, I literally was just like, really, you're gonna micromanage me like this? And so, yeah, they were being like super micromanagey, and I just did not like it. Because I'm like, I do my job. I give you results. I do my job. Why are you being micromanagey? That's basically how I look at it. And so that's you know, even at when I did retail, it wasn't micromanagey like that. It was very. All my retail jobs have been really chill, actually. Believe it or not. I've worked for good companies in retail. I just when it came to retail, I just got to a point in retail where I wasn't making enough money, but if I wanted to make more money, I would have to go into management, and I did not want to do that. It's kind of like I did not want to do that. That's kind of like how that went, because you know, you kind of look at it and you're like, oh, I did customer service retail for 6 years. Yeah, same. So ain't worth it. Exactly. Yeah, same. I did customer service. I did internet fulfillment, customer service, and I did and the other one I really did was I did merchandising. Merchandising was actually fun. I actually really liked merchandising. I tell people if they want to have a long-term job in retail, do merchandising. Because it's probably the less stressful, especially for an introvert. But I had a fun time with it. That one was a little micromanagey, but also I was good at my job, so I wasn't micromanaged on that part. Yeah, that's actually looking fantastic. So my boyfriend is currently in retail customer service for a grocery store, and like his grocery store is like taking care of him so much. Like they're like the like it like I would actually recommend people for Publix. Like it just like see, I would recommend mine, which was Lowe's Home Improvement. Simply because especially around here, simply because you have a chance to go into the corporate side around here. But the problem also is that in order to do corporate, you will sometimes get yourself stuck in management positions that you're just like, I don't want to do this. So, and I did that a lot. I was just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So it is what it is. I mean, I enjoyed my customer service times. People can be dumb as shit. Like mind-numbingly dumb as shit. But if you get a good store, it makes like everything worthwhile. If you get like a good store, good managers, that's the thing. You need good managers. Like, people need good managers. And this is with any job. If you have a good manager or a good mentor, you will thrive. You will thrive so much. I know when I did my volunteer job, I had a great mentor, and it was amazing. They do quit the manager. That's the thing. I had the problem with my job at Lowe's when I was there for, like, I was thinking about quitting before I went back to school, for college. But I went up and had to change the scenery at a different store. Yes. Yes. Yes, I was one of those people. I was a home improvement person. So I ended up doing, so I went to a different store. I went to, so I worked at Home Depot for 6 years. Nice. So I live in the corporate area for Lowe's. So I'm, I'm doxing myself on that one. But, and so I worked the corporate store. I had the worst manager. I had great coworkers. Worst manager ever, though. And yeah, she was a complete and total bitch. So I went and I was like looking for a way out, anyways. And I went up to Pittsburgh. And I had one of the best managers. He was so nice. Such a nice manager. I was able to move from so I was a cashier, and I was able to move from cashier, and they put me in, because in Mooresville, I was part of their internet fulfillment team. I was like one of the first people. I was actually one of the people for that program that they started that team with. So I was doing a lot there, and I ended up leaving because of college, which was, but I went to Pittsburgh, and yeah, I ended up in tools and hardware and loved it. I loved hanging with my old guys. I loved my old men. I still love them. They were like the best grandpas ever. Like, I would just hang out with the old guys in tools and hardware, and they were like the nicest guys. I ended up having to move to a different store while I was in Pittsburgh because of my grandmother. My grandmother is currently she is 92, but at that point she was like in her 80s, and my uncle just passed away who was living with her. So I was the one that I felt like I needed to go and see her and take care of her and stuff, because my cousins and stuff, they had a lot of family anyways. And so, I felt responsible. So it was one of those moments that I definitely was. I was working a bit. I was up there when, unfortunately, I was up there when the mass shooting happened, up there at the synagogue. But I left that one and got put into the merchandising team back down where my home was. And actually, they were just starting merchandising teams. So I was in that for a bit until I actually got with a vendor. Actually made contact with a vendor, and I ended up over there, which was kind of crazy. So yeah, that was kind of where I ended up at with my customer service. And I'll tell you, it wasn't too bad. I had good managers. My best manager ever, though, I have to tell you, my best manager ever was my GameStop manager. I worked GameStop as well. I know. I worked GameStop when it was actually good, and they didn't have merch and all that kind of crazy stuff. So I worked GameStop for quite a bit of time. I know. It was when they just turned into EB, after they just merged into EB Games. So that's gonna date me for a bit. That's gonna date me a little bit of time. But what ended up happening was, because yeah. So, but yeah, that was my first job. That was my job in college and stuff. The worst part about that job is the hours. The hours, they do not give you like any hours. That's the problem. Hate to leave, but I gotta go to eat. I feel you. I'm probably about in the same boat category. I'm almost done with this too. So that's why I'm like, this is my thing. But I think it turned out really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. It's gonna be Lunar sketch. You too. You too. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to Lunar already, because we can do that. Insert. Let's go and do this. I know, it's very happy that I can get this done. Very good. And doing this, and I'm gonna make that my cover now. It's all done. All done. And now I'm gonna send that to Lunar. There we go. I know, this is the way that I do it. All done. And then upload. I know, it's getting the stuff done. And then I can finally just put that to the side. And then after that, it will be the next thing I will do next stream will probably be Thursday. I don't know. Even if it's Saturday, it's all good. But we are going to do our stuff. Upload file. I figure I get it done. I get it all set and ready to go. Da, 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 da. Let me go ahead and do this. And now we being able to get stuff done makes me happy. Final delivery. There we go. There we go. Cool beans. Add that. VTuber fan art. Save. Do later. And oh. Cool. Awesome. I got that part done. I know. Being able to go and, like, get my commission done makes me super happy. And that was my main goal for tonight. Let's see here. So, now, since I am done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and I can delete those. Yep. Okay, cool. And now let me go and get my video of it, because my time lapse. Oh shit. Oh. It didn't record the time lapse, but damn preferences. Let's see here. Damn. That sucks. Oh well. I have this though that I can use. That's the thing. Let's see here. Because I would love to time lapse that, but yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Well. It's okay. I can make some sort of other video with it. That's the thing. I can make some sort of other video with it. Oh wells. That is what it is. That things, shit happens. Exactly, shit happens. But they okay. Alright, so I'm glad that you guys came by. Let me go and see who's on. Since Lunar's on, we're gonna go see Lunar. So we'll go and raid our art person. So thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, we'll see you later. We'll see you. Bye-bye. See you.